Today I am carrying on my series of Q&A. So questions I always get asked by clients. So last week I covered brand voice and all the questions I get asked about brand voice from solopreneurs, one-on-one service providers and coaches. Today I am going to talk about the one question I get asked all the time about writing websites or writing anything in general to do with your target audience. And that is, what do I do when I have more than one target audience? Now, first of all, and I have covered this in previous videos, it is very, very unlikely as a business that you will only have one audience and only talk to one audience and that is it. So please don't feel like your business is going to be more complicated because you have multiple audiences to talk to. That is the case for most businesses. So one school of thought is what you need to do is consider where you want your business to be in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years time. Who would that particular audience be? Focus on them. So in your website, particularly on your website, just focus on that audience that you would want your business direction to go in, or that audience that would kind of, I suppose, be more lucrative or enjoyable or valuable to your business. That's one school of thought. And what you can then do is use content marketing to talk to other audiences, but you have this one main audience that you talk to. But there are other ways of doing it, and today I want to cover those ways, and I'm going to share with you examples of websites that I have written which cover 3 different types of examples of your business has multiple audiences. One is the one end of the extreme where you literally cannot talk to the same audience on one website. And the other is the other extreme where it is the same kind of type of person, but they may want different programs or different services. So we're going to go from one to the other today. So I am going to share my screen and then go through all the different ways that you can talk to different audiences. Okay, so here we go. Here are the 3 examples of how to structure your website if you have different audiences. So first one is one end of the extreme. So this business that I worked with, E50K, have a consulting leg to their business. They also have a not-for-profit side of their business, and they also have where they talk directly to volunteers for that not-for-profit side. Obviously, one website would just not work for those 3 audiences. They are so different. They are completely different people, stages, everything. It was complete. So we had to create 3 different websites for them. So what they did here was create a landing page for the homepage, welcome to their business, and then you literally self-identify and separate yourself off for the website you want to go to. So I'm part of the Armed Force community and I would like to explore ways of getting involved. These are people within the community. I'm from an organization and would like to partner to make a positive impact. That's the not-for-profit side. And I'm a corporate business and I would like to work with strategic consultancy. So that's the consultancy side. You pick your website and you go directly there. So that's one way of doing it. The next way is probably you're a bit more familiar with. So this is Hacking Happy. Penny is a coach based in Australia. So she has 2 different ways here. Coach with me. So this is for individuals or groups. So if you want to hire Penny as a coach, you would go to Coach with me and then you would pick your offer there. The other audience she talks to are people who are within corporate organizations who want to book Penny for keynote speeches and workshops and that kind of thing. There you would click speaking and then you go through all the different ways you can work with Penny and the different offers she involves there. So that is a very standard way of doing it. So you pick your main audience. For Penny, her main audience are her one-on-one or group coaching clients. So that's what her homepage is about. She talks about the kind of one-to-one coaching client, but she also has a separate page for anyone who wants to book her for speaking engagements. So that is a very traditional way of ensuring you're covering both audiences on your website. And the third way I want to show you is Camilla, who is the wellness coach, again, based in Australia. So Camilla has a programs section, and then you can pick which program you want to hire or work with Camilla on. Her audience, her person is the same. It's a woman in her kind of 30s, 40s, 50s who is feeling tired, low energy, maybe burnt out. So that target audience that we're talking about on the homepage is always the same. However, when this person comes to the program section, she can pick the program that's right for her. So that might be a way that works for your business as well. So what I really want to kind of, I suppose the message I want to get through to you today is that there are different ways of tackling that problem or that challenge of different audiences. You can either create different pages for each audience, which is a very extreme way of doing it. You may not need to do that, but that is an option, and then have them decide which way they want to go. You can have a website that's dedicated more to the kind of, I suppose, main offer you do, but a separate page, which is for your other target audience. Or you can do like Camilla, who the audience is always the same, but as the person on the website, you get to pick which program you want. And she also has this overall programs page where you can kind of navigate to there as well. So there are different ways of doing it, but I just don't want that to hold you back when you're thinking about your website. And also remember that you can use your content marketing, you can use blogs, you can use social media posts, you can use emails to talk to different audiences, but still directing them to that main website is the way to go.